It is early May. George and Effie Frumple are sitting in the kitchen, having just finished breakfast. George is reading his morning paper, and Effie is clearing away the dishes.
I see in this morning's paper that Herb Martin is finally retiring from the town council, and it's about time. He's got to be the oldest living and the oldest councilman on the planet.
Well, it helps that a town was named after his great-grandfather. Besides, people must have liked him because they kept electing him.
That doesn't mean anything, Effie. People are uninformed, lazy, and don't care. Sometimes they keep voting for the same person because it's the only name they recognize on the ballot. A person has to get involved, attend the rallies, find out what the people stand for.
You sound like you're running for office, George.
You know, maybe that's a thought. I've got some good ideas, F. There are things I'd do in this town if I was sitting on that seat instead of old Herb Martin. I think I'll go talk to Sam about it and see what he has to say.
Good thinking. Maybe he'll talk you out of it. I've seen you get all worked up over things and then regret it, you know.
I'll get it. Oh, hello, Tiffany.
Morning, George. Is Effie around?
In the kitchen. I was just going over to talk to Sam. Is he home?
He's out in the workshop, working on a new bookcase. Go on over. He'll enjoy the company.
Okay. Tell Effie I'm taking McDermott with me. Come on, dog. Let's go.
Morning, Effie. What's with George? He had a determined look on his face.
Well, we may have a future politician in our midst.
Okay, this ought to be good.
Oh, hi, George. What's going on?
Oh, this and that. Hi, Mikey.
Hi, Mr. Frumple. Look what I'm doing.
Sam, are you sure Mikey ought to be around all these tools? He's just a little kid.
Hey, I'm 6 years old. My dad lets me use his tools all the time.
So why aren't you home working with your dad now?
Well, my dad has to work on the weekends, and that's why he can't ever go to my baseball games.
Yeah, they're having some tough times over there since Mikey's dad came back from the war, so I let Mikey come over here and help me on the weekends. At least he's supervised. So what brings you over here, George?
Sam, I've been thinking.
Uh-oh, that could get dangerous.
No, I'm serious. I think I've decided to run for Martinsburg Town Council.
Well, are you decided or are you just thinking about deciding? You know you have to be committed, George.
Gosh, is Mr. Frumple gonna get committed?
Very funny kid.
Maybe so, Mikey, but actually Mr. Frumples wants to run for the town council.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you could help him with the campaign. You'd like that, wouldn't you, George?
Wait a minute. I never said anything about needing help.
Oh, please, Mr. Frumple, please. I'd be a great help, and we could bring McDermott, too.
Well, I don't... Wait. On the second thought, who can resist an adorable doggie and a semi-cute little kid? And I have to have 100 signatures by the first of the month to get on the ballot. Okay, we'll try it.
Boy!
But you have to get your parents' permission and promise to do what I tell you to do.
Okay, I'm going to ask my mom now. I'll be right back as soon as I can talk.
No. Can't go today, Mikey.
Aw, how come?
I need to decide what I stand for. Make a plan. Organize. Strategize. Agendize. All those I's. Besides, we need to get pins and make a form for the signatures, a clipboard, good walking shoes.
Sounds like you've got the bug, George.
I think I do, Sam. It's time to rise up. Stand for something instead of griping at the kitchen table. My country needs me.
You do know that Martinsburg has only about 200 people, don't you?
Well, you gotta start somewhere.
I'll get it.
Probably Mikey.
Oh, well, hi, Tiffany. We thought it was Mikey. He's coming over to help George get signatures so he can be on the ballot for town council. He has to get 100 signatures by the 1st of the month.
Why, that's a week from today. You don't have much time, George.
I know. But I've already got 8 signatures.
Great start, George. Only 92 left to go.
Go ahead, make fun of me. But I think I've got it made. Once Mikey gets here and we round up McDermott, we'll all be on our way, and who can resist a dog and a little kid?
Oh, I get it. You're exploiting Mikey and McDermott for personal gain. Looks like you're well on your way to becoming a politician, George. So you just may win.
Hey, I'm paying my staff. Mikey gets a nickel for every signature, and McDermott gets a dog biscuit. What do you want?
I'll get it.
Hi, Mrs. Frumple. Hi, Mrs. Sterling. You're looking very lovely today. Hi, Mrs. Frumple. Gee, your flowers sure are pretty.
That might be laying it on a little thick, kid.
Mikey, you're beginning to sound like a politician already. Have you been listening to George?
Oh, yeah. He's been teaching me the tricks of the trade. All the I's. He calls them politize, strategize, something ties.
Strategize.
Oh, yeah. Strategize. And, well, I can't remember the rest. Am I doing okay, Mr. Frumple?
Yes, Mikey. The other 2 are sanitize and fraternize. And I'm glad you brought your radio flyer wagon, because I have a feeling we'll both need a ride before this day's over.
George, are you sure this isn't too much for Mikey? He's just a little guy, you know.
That's why I had him bring the wagon, in case he gets tired.
Oh, there goes McDermott right into the wagon.
Looks like McDermott is already tired and smart. He knows the best place to be is in the wagon.
Mikey, does your mom know you're doing this?
Oh, yeah. She gave me permission. I polarized her until she said yes.
Is politize the same as badgerize or pesterize?
Huh?
Never mind, Tiffany. It looks like they're going no matter what. So here's a picnic lunch for you men and a soup bone for McDermott.
Oh, gee. Thanks, Mrs. Frumple.
Okay, Mikey, you take the clipboard and the pen.
Oh, sure, Mr. Frumple.
Enough with the clipboard, Mikey. We want it to last out the day. Well, let's be off. The public awaits.
We're off.
You think they'll be okay, Effie?
Probably. God looks after young children and old fools, or something like that.
Does George know that Megan O'Malley is running for the same seat he is?
I don't think so. I have a feeling she's going to be a very popular candidate.
Me too. She'll get the Irish vote, and I'm pretty sure the women will vote for her too.
Well, let's just not mention that to George, at least for now.
Probably that's a good idea for now.
Sam and I will come over this afternoon to see how they're doing. See you later.
George and company will be right back. But first, a word from our sponsors. The Doolittle Development Corporation announces Doolittle's first addition to Hopkinton, offering buildable lots for a growing population. Not only can a parcel be purchased from Doolittle Development Corporation, but financing is also available to qualified buyers through the Hopkinton State Bank, if there's any money left. Leroy Jackson and H.A. Clark lumber mills are gearing up for the anticipated demand. L.J. Stoddard Millwork will offer only the best accoutrements for your home. The Higgs Downtown Boarding House will have available rental rooms for the workers. Lots starting at $200 make Doolittle First Edition to Hopkinton an affordable option. Get out of that log cabin and into a luxurious home of your own. Privies at an additional cost. Judge for yourself. You can do a lot with a Doolittle lot.
Boy, this takes a lot of legwork.
But we're up to it, aren't we, Mr. Frumple?
Yeah, I guess so.
Coming! Hello, Sam. Hello, Tiffany. Come on in.
Hi, Effie. Heard anything from the campaigners yet?
Not a peep. I'm getting a bit worried about them.
Well, you know George. Once he gets an idea in his head, wild horses couldn't stop him.
Don't I know that? I just thought that since Mikey was with him, he might use a little common sense and not stay out too long.
Surely Mikey would be getting a little tired and fussy by now. That ought to make George give up. Speaking of which, look.
Oh, this is great. Here they come. Mikey's pulling the wagon. Got enough energy for all of us. He's even racing McDermott. And there's George dragging behind him. Poor guy looks beat.
Oh, poor George.
Hi, Mrs. Frumple. We're back. You better get a tub of Epsom salt for Mr. Frumple to soak his feet in. He's real tired.
That's an understatement.
So how did it go?
Well, Mr. Pearson's dog chased us for 3 blocks. Mrs. Wilson shut Mr. Frumple's foot in the door. Did you know the Freebirds have an attack cat?
I thought keeping wild animals was against the law.
George, I think you'd better come in and sit down.
Or take a nap.
Well, did you get 100 signatures?
Almost.
Yeah, almost. We only need 3 more. But Mikey and I were both too tired and hungry to keep at it. Did you know this city has only 1 park bench? When I start campaigning, that's going to be a problem that we take care of, and it'll be on my platform. I already have a slogan. Be good to your rumble, vote for Frumple.
Be good to your... What's a rumble?
Oh, never mind. Just 3 more signatures. Now, where am I going to get
George.
3 more signatures in time to turn them in
George.
by Monday?
George?
What are you guys trying to tell me?
George, we're trying to tell you that...
We're trying to tell you that we haven't signed yet.
Oh,
There are 3 adults here who haven't signed up yet.
That's right, George. So you've got your 100 names.
well, for Pete's sake, you're right. Okay, Mikey, break out the clipboard. Everybody sign.
Be good to your rumble, vote for Frumple.
Yeah. And the 4th of July parade is right around the corner. So our next project is to march in that parade with all the other politicians.
Be good to your rumble. Vote for Frumple.